Lately I'm Blended. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I wanted to recreate a look that I did last year, and this is a look. So if you want to see how I got it, then just keep on watching. So today I thought it would be fun to kind of recreate a look that I did last year, and I remember when I did this look last year I was like super excited about it and I really loved it. I remember it took a long time, but like looking back at the picture I really feel like I could do better. So I'm gonna do this look, and I don't exactly remember what all I used, but I have the Blends palette, the Surge palette, and the Carnival 3 Love Tahiti from Bperfect Cosmetics. My lid is from With a Drawer Cosmetics Clean Canvas in Fair, and I have my Crown Noir Queen of the Cut Crease Half Cut Crease stencil down. So with this look, I started with a red, orange, yellow blend. So to do that, I'm going to go into the Surge palette. And with the Surge palette, I'm going to probably take Taboo because it's a more darker red. I'm going to take the Makeup Shack T66 brush because it's smaller and I want to kind of have like the details. I just want it to be, I'm going to do like halfway and then kind of upwards and then do some graphic liner. So this will be a fun one. So I'm going to take Taboo and I'm just going to start to apply it from the inner corner of my crease. And I'm going to take it probably about halfway, half of half, so 1/4 of the way. I had to think about that real quick. Please bear with me. I've just been running all over the place today. Maybe 1/3 of the way. And then I'm gonna kind of angle it upwards. So I'm taking it to right about this part of my brow. It's almost where the arch would begin, and I'm just gonna kind of bring it upwards. I know I'm holding my brush like way lower than I normally do, but I'm really shaky because I chugged my coffee, and so I do not have the steadiest of hands right now. So that's gonna be fun when I get to the graphic liner part. So about like that. I'm just gonna make sure that I have that color built up. I'm just gonna tap a little bit more of Taboo down. So about like that. And for the orange, I don't know. I feel like I have a good variety of oranges with the 3 palettes that I've chosen. You can really use any colors that you want. I kind of want to use like Juicy from the Surge or maybe the orange from the Carnival 3. Because I know that there's some in there that I absolutely love. Oh yes, Mango. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and blend that out with Mango from the Carnival 3 palette. I forgot about that. But I have to show you. This was like my most used palette for a while. And there's like pan in a few of them, but you can see all the indentions and everything. And there are some shades that I didn't use a lot, but I used to use this palette all the time. I really love it. I need to use it a little bit more. But anyway, I'm going to take the Blend Bunny Cosmetics B1 brush and just kind of diffuse this shade a little bit. Just blend it out ever so gently. Back and forth windshield wiper motions. So normally I do this eye and I film it for TikTok and then do this one on camera, but I just did not feel like doing that today. So I'm just kind of coming in with a clean eye and ready to go. Alright, now I'm going to take the Makeup Shack T2 brush and the shade Mango from the Carnival 3 palette. Right where that blend left off, I'm just going to blend it, pat it on. Just little baby taps. Okay. So Mango didn't work with Taboo. I have messed up. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do, because I did take that off and I'm gonna start over because I messed up. So it happens. I'm gonna just take Vexed from the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Blends palette and the T2 brush, or T66 brush, and it's a deeper red. So I'm just gonna use it and just kind of start over. So with the B1 brush, I'm gonna just blend it very gently. And I'm gonna go in and touch it up just a little bit on that inner corner area of the crease. Okay, now I'm gonna go back into the Carnival 3, and I'm taking Mango, and I'm just gonna gently blend out Vex with it. Very, very gently. About like that. And then with that same brush, this is the T2 brush from the Makeup Shack, I'm gonna take Yellow from the Carnival 3 palette and just pat it on. And I'm gonna go back into the Blends palette and take Vexed with that same brush, just touch it up. And I'm gonna take a little bit of Self-Love. I'm gonna take Power from the Surge palette because I did lose Mango and I wanna have that orange in there. I'm gonna take the B1 brush and Shocked because I feel like that will just make it blend a little better. Have that nice like neon pop moment. Okay, I feel like that looks better. So for some reason, my Carnival 3 colors did not like that. So just sticking with the Blends and the Surge palette for now. I will go back into the Carnival 3 in just a minute. I'm going to take some micellar water on a Q-tip and carve out my crease just real quick. I'm going to take my DeWalt Beauty Lounge Monster Liner. Good things can and will happen for me. It's a white liner. And I'm going to look at my reference picture real quick. I'm just going to outline the crease with it. And then I'll go in with my clean canvas to clean it up just in case I get a little heavy-handed with the liner because sometimes I just kind of tend to do that. So what I find easier for more crisp and clean lines while I'm doing my eyeliner like this, I will go in with that before I carve out the crease. So that way it's just a little more sharp, precise. You can have a little, it's a little bit more work, but you don't have to worry as much about messing up what you already have. So I'm going to go in with the liner first, then I'm going to use my clean canvas to carve out my crease the rest of the way and then work on the other colors. So now what I want to do is I think I'm going to go into the Blends palette and use the shade Remedy. And what I'm going to do is I keep having to look at this picture because I don't remember how I did it. But I think I want to say that I did the lid stuff first and then added the color. But I want to try it a little bit different. So I'm going to take Remedy on the T66 brush and I'm only going to take it to about right here. So I'm just going to kind of pat it down and into the crease. Just a little bit. I'm not going to take it super far. So about like this. I would say not even an inch. But kind of like following the crease a little bit. Kind of getting ready to wing it out. So then I'm going to go into the shade Submerged. I'm going to take Submerged to just kind of blend it. And I'm just going to kind of wing it up a little bit. And I'm just patting it down there, right beside it and slightly on it to get them nice and blended together. And I'm gonna go into the Carnival 3 and use the shade Lagoon to blend with Submerged. And I'm gonna pat it, but I'm also gonna I'm doing this like a cut crease. I'm gonna just kind of wing it up and just pat it down. About like that. And I think I'm gonna do the purple bit next before I blend everything out. So I'm gonna go into the shade Bewitched. No, into the shade Signs from the Blends palette. I'm taking the same brush, the T66 brush. I'm just cleaning it off real quick. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from the outer corner of my eye right here and pat it down. And I'm gonna wing it upwards with Lagoon. And I'm gonna pat those two together, Signs and Lagoon, just to get them nice and blended. And then you have like a winged shape, right? So that's kind of what I was going for this time, because I really feel like last time I did this last and it was very, very chaotic. So like that. And now I'm just gonna take a tiny brush. Let's see, I'm gonna go with the T2 brush. And to blend out Remedy, I'm gonna take Inside Joke and just gently blend it out. Then I'm gonna touch Remedy up. And then I'm gonna take Bubble Bath to blend these ones out. Tiny, tiny baby back and forth windshield wiper motions, little baby blenderoo. And to blend out Signs, I'm gonna take Giggle and gently blend it out. I'm gonna go in and touch these shades up in just a minute, but for right now I'm just gonna blend them and get them that nice and airbrushed effect of a blend. We want a seamless blend. Okay, I'm gonna touch up Signs real quick. Just gently pat it. Now I'm gonna touch up Lagoon. I love that shade. It's such a pretty one. The blues in the Carnival 3 are definitely like, but also the blues in the Oceanic palette from Ace Beauty. Oh my gosh. I used that last night and I'm planning on filming that look. I'm gonna redo it. I don't care. I loved it. I didn't want to take it off. So I am gonna take Lagoon on that T2 brush and just gently touch it up. Just doing little baby blends. I'm already loving it. So what I think I want to do is I'm going to clean this brush off. I'm going to take Key Lime and kind of touch up the green. And I am going to touch up Remedy real quick. Okay, and I'm going to do the B1 brush again. I'll make sure it's cleaned off. I'm going to go into Cream and Sugar just to gently diffuse right up towards my brow bone. Soften it up a little bit. But I'm going to switch over to my B5 brush real quick. I really like this one for that. Just gentle baby blends. And I'm going to touch up Giggle. And I'm gonna take that B1 brush and a little bit more bubble bath, tapping off the excess and really kind of bring it back. About like that. Now I have to look at my reference picture again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some micellar water on a Q-tip to clean up right in this crease. And then I'm gonna do the graphic liner before I add the colors onto the lid. And then I'm gonna add some glitter. So I'm gonna take the micellar water on a Q-tip and do the line work and the carbon and everything. And yeah. Alright, so I have my shape and everything, and I'm gonna pull up my reference picture so that I can look. I'm gonna go with the red first, and then orange and yellow, green, blue, and then purple. So I'm gonna take the blends palette and go into Self Love and the Makeup Shack T66 brush, and I'm gonna try to very, very gently add this on. So I'm gonna put this in like the wing area. I'm just stamping it down. I'm trying to just gently drag it up into that blank space in the wing. And I'm only gonna take it to about right here. I'm gonna take the Phresh Painter's palette and I'm gonna go into the orange and just gently add it and take it to about right here. See, like that? Just blend it with Self Love. And I'm going to touch up Self Love just real quick. I'm going to clean that brush off. And with the Painter's palette, I'm going to take a little bit of the salmony shade right here to blend out the orange, but just a tiny, tiny bit. Not a lot at all. And I'm just going to kind of gently drag it. And pat it. Then I'm going to take the yellow from that palette and blend it. I'm going to take a tiny bit of Remedy but I'm not going to take it up as far. And I'm going to touch that yellow up. I'm going to take Lagoon and I'm just going to pop it on. right here. And I'm not gonna take it up super high at all. Just kind of pat it on. Kind of start to round it. And I'm gonna touch up Remedy just real quick. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of Sans and pop it right here in this inner bit on the lid and take it up into the crease just a little bit. And I'm gonna round it as well. About like that. And I am gonna touch up Lagoon because I want it to be a little bit more visible. A little bit more Lagoon because I love it. Gently blending it onto the lid with Remedy and that gorgeous purple shade. About like that. I really like it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on some hearts. And where did I set my glitter? I have these, and I want to do one for every color that's on the rainbow. So like red, orange, yellow, blue, green, and purple. And yeah, it doesn't really look like, oh, I have an orange in here. So I'm gonna take these two glitters. I got them off of Amazon. They're really cute. They're like sequiny glitters. Alright, so for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to take this new shade that I got from Terra Moon's Cosmetics, and it's so rainbow-like. It's called Lunar Spectrum. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to take a little bit of it and add it to my inner corner, and then I'm probably going to find a bigger heart to use to have in the little area there too. I think it was just cute. That's what I did last time, but I did have more space for hearts, so I put more of a holographic heart right there. I'm just gonna take this gorgeous shade though because I'm obsessed. I'm gonna pop it. Oh my gosh, do you see that? Do you see it? Rainbow-esque, yes. That is the shimmer of my dreams. That's so gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop on another little heart, but I want to use one of these, and I think what I want to do, I think I want to take one of these pastel pinks and probably the one with the cutout in it, like this. I don't know if it's showing, if you can see it, but I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna take a little bit more of this eyelash glue on this metal end of this thing that I like to use. Right there in the center like that. And there we go. I'm gonna go do the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the finished look. It was quite a struggle because I normally do this as like my test and I figuring out what I'm going to do, how I do things so that I know how to better explain on this one. But I am so excited with how it turned out. I feel like it did turn out a little bit better than it did last year when I did it, and I just like, I keep looking at it and it like looks so cool. For my lower lash line, I just did the purple and the blue and the green and the orange and the yellow and the red, all as I want the complete opposite. I just kind of like followed the colors from here and I put them in my waterline and then blended them out with a pastel. And these are the Blend Bunny Cosmetics, ooh, that was the, I got hung up on that word, Blend Bunny Cosmetics Wings Lashes from the Virtues collection, and I feel like they really just pull it together. I am obsessed. So the same color that I used for my inner corner highlight, I use as my brow bone highlight as well, and even like on my nose contour for like a little pop of shifty, shimmery goodness, and I can't stop staring at how it like shifts. That Terra Moon's cosmetic shade is absolutely beautiful. And then my earrings I found on Shein. I feel like they're just like the cutest things ever. And I had this dress on the whole time, but I know I haven't been able to like really show it. You can't really see it, but it's like a kind of like tie-dye rainbow dress, and I just love it. Anyway, yeah, just being extra chatty, but this is the finished look. And I did mention, I do believe, but in case I didn't, the glitter I got off of Amazon. They look like this. They came with both of these like in the same pack, and I ordered them off Amazon around Valentine's Day, and I used a lot of them during Valentine's Day. Oh! I dropped it. But yeah, let me know what you'd like to see next down below. And if you'd like to keep up with my awkward face and shenanigans while I'm not here on YouTube, I'll have all my social medias linked in the description box down below. And if you want to keep up with me while I am here on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. It means so much to me, and it like, I can't tell you thank you enough. It means a lot to me, and I really like thank you. And I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I'll see you in the next one. Bye!